Hello, how's it going? We are back for some daily race B. We're at Brands Hatch in the Group 3 cars. We're in the Porsche again. I'll jump in before I forget. Actually, and get this set up. I just enter for the race. We've got one starting in 11 minutes, so it gives me a bit of time to get some practice in. Bit of carnage for the other night. We had some good races, some dodgy races. I think our DR's dropped a little bit this week, so we need to try and get that back. Hopefully we get some good races in. Did manage to improve the quality time a little bit from what it was before. I think I'm still kind of in the same sort of position as I was before, because everyone else has improved their times as well. So we'll see how we get on. But I'm going to jump over, get into the circuit and get a couple of laps in before the race starts in 10 minutes time. You can see it just there. Right. Well, again, all the buttons move around, so let's try and find it. Hopefully it's that one. Right, so the quality time is 1:24.437 is the time we've got. See Grove Street's just there, just managed to smidge past it. It's a good time that for 4:393. But yeah, managed to get a 4:37, so a couple of tenths up from where we were before. What was that, about 450th? 335 we are now. Yeah, 335th. A couple of BRZs have come in. So you might see a few more BRZs knocking about on the times. So I'll jump in and get a couple of laps in. See if we can get anywhere. Usually take a few laps to get the warm up for this. It's one of those circuits, you have to kind of get the feel of it. I set the improved time I had a couple of laps at lunchtime and I might set it then. The 1:24.437. A little bit slow on that one. Always tricky if you catch that curve wrong. There we go. Really easy to go wide on that one. You end up in the grass. Hey, catch, how's it going? Thought that was a bit slower through there. I lost time on that corner. See how much time I'm losing from the Delta, how fast it goes down. Just missing up that tiny corner. Turning it a bit too late there as well. Oh, here's me reading chat and not looking where I'm going. Farting Wizard is an aching hate. That's a name and a half. I quite like it this week. I've not been a massive fan in the past of brands. But I quite like this car. I'm in the Porsche, the new Porsche GT3. And I really like driving it. It's a really nice car. And it seems to suit. A bit of slide. Nice to save it. Hey Seth, how's it going? Ah, hit too much of the curb then. Turned into it, really. This will be the first race. We've not raced anything yet tonight. I've improved the quali time. We're on a 1:24.4 now. So I did knock a couple of tenths off it. I was kind of hoping to get a 1:24.5, so I'm quite happy with the 4. I was looking on Digit's website just to see how many people had done this race B this week or set a quali time for it. There's over 50,000 people have set a quali time for this one. An AC world record, very nice. Yeah, I'm not setting any world records in this. Like I say, out of about 50,000 people, I'm just outside the top 300, which I'm quite happy with. That's a better corner. Got a race start in just over 4 minutes. Toyota GR10, oh nice. Bit of slide. And that's what happens if you slide too much. You go on the grass and that happens. I mean, it's not bad. Hey bro, how's it going? That'd be good. Such a tricky corner, that. Mess those couple of corners up. Well, I skipped last week, apart from doing I did the time trials, didn't I, while I was testing out some streaming stuff. I mean, next week's daily race B looked alright. It's Lago Maggiore in reverse for race B next week. And I don't mind Maggiore in reverse, it's not a bad circuit. Runs quite well in reverse. Let's see what time this ends up as. A little bit out. Someone has a question. So, Oil Beef Hooked, how's it going? I am streaming through a PC. Ollie. So that's why. It's running through OBS. Ah, back end slid. No, it's because it's connecting. The controller's not going through the PC. It's connected wirelessly to the PlayStation like it normally is. It's just also connected via USB to the PC. So the DualSense, you can connect to two things at once. So yeah, it works just normally on the PlayStation. It's just the PC's got a USB connection to it, so I can read it. Which is a downside of trying to do it on the Xbox. Because if I'm playing Forza or something on the Xbox, then I can't use the controller overlay, because as soon as I plug a controller into a PC, an Xbox controller, it just assumes you're using it as a controller on the PC. So yeah, I can't do a controller overlay for Forza on Xbox. Right, we've got the race starting in a few seconds. Oh, I've got a bit of that dialed in, so we'll see how we go. Let's drink some of this tea before it goes cold. So we're third for this one. All the usual suspects. So on our roll time, we would have been, what, 7th or 8th for this one? There's not the gym in. Let's see if you crash me, you crash me. Right. No one's been tempted by the BRZ then. A couple of two Ferraris in there. Excuse me. Sorry, should have paused that. I should have hit the mute. Right. Hopefully we won't just bin it on the first corner for the first race. I mean, it's been done before. Running on zero brake balance for the Porsche on this. I find it slides around a bit too much for me. Right, first race of the night. Let the carnage begin. Nearly ends up in the grass to start with. A lot of glare off those cars there. Alex going a bit wide. It's going to be some close racing, I think. Don't crash me with the dive bomb. See if we can get past. People always go for dive bombs on that corner. Everyone's going for the dive bombs. Nearly spun me out as well. See if the cars in front will try the same thing, take each other out. Ah, that's killed me. Caught the gravel, and the tap knocked me out. Ah, can't get the car moving on the grass. Well, that's that race over. That's pretty much how they've been going. They've either had a really good race or they've been carnage. That's pretty much the way it is. The 8 lobbies are like that. Lots of dive bombs and being pushed out onto the grass. Try and get some speed up again. Problem is the lobby's really competitive, so chances of getting many positions back is quite slim. Someone's come off somewhere, I think. Yeah, GT7's not great for that. Just part of the game, though. Cheers for the sub. Appreciated. Because the game doesn't really punish contact between the cars that much. So people drive though, aren't they? Because there's no reason for them not to, I suppose. You kind of get to know which drivers do it though. At least we're not last. Not yet, anyway. This is Brands Hatch, Chris. Oh well, that could have gone better. So don't crash me, dive bombed, and then Georgie D went for another dive bomb, which got Captain Slowly past as well. So at least I know what to expect on the race. He's just going to launch it. I know Georgie does. He always does. Yeah, it wasn't a bad start. But yeah. Oh well. Messes up the DR a bit. We were just starting to claw it back from the last races. Guy who's at the back was like 30 odd seconds at the back, so thanks everyone for popping in, by the way. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Double tap if you're watching the vertical. We're streaming vertical and horizontal at the same time, so if you'd rather watch one or the other, you can, there's a link in the description. And don't forget to sub if you haven't already as well. All helps. Slowly inching towards 8k subs. Right. A few more laps, see if we can get any closer to that quali time. Cheers, Jamie. Just pretty regular glasses. I can't even remember what type they are. Thanks for popping in. I need some new ones. Oh, stay on the circuit. There we go. Hey, Steve. No, I overshot that a bit. Yeah, we're on a 1:24.4 is our current quali time. It's a bit slidey. Yeah, we're on controller. I had a brief go on the Thrustmaster T150, but get better feedback through the DualSense. I've not tried anything fancier than that. Hey, Kesley. Yeah, it's a good game. Definitely has its moments. No worries. Thanks for popping in. The Ghost is pretty fast. It's the world number 1. Well, it's the world number 4, 5, I think. Messed that corner up. Yeah, it's the fastest Porsche driver. Oh, I don't know. I quite like this track I'm like enjoying this week. I don't think I have a single favourite track. It depends on the combo. I have some tracks I don't like. Which Dragon Trail? Gardens or Seaside? See, Dragon Trail Seaside is one of my least favourite tracks. I tend to avoid that one. But Dragon Trail Gardens, I do like. Ah, Seaside, yeah. Yeah, I don't like Seaside. I think it's a great track spoiled by that stupid chicane. Hey, Nick. Ray, if you just Google controller layout, it's because it's running through OBS on a PC. So I've got my DualSense connected to the PlayStation and a PC at the same time. No, there's no Mugello in this. This is Brands Hatch. Mugello they've not done yet. Totally missed the braking marker. Yeah, there's a few real tracks that they could do without him, but it takes them a while. They added Jules Villeneuve circuit recently, and Yas Marina. They were the last 2 tracks that got added, but they don't add them very often anymore. So, yeah, there's loads of tracks that you could add. What's up, Jonathan? Much appreciated. So we've got another race coming up in just over a minute. It's just getting a bit of a warm-up between the races. A little bit slow on that corner. Artillery, just an old Thrustmaster T150, but don't use it. I quite like using the controller on this anyway. No, here's the end of the thing. Oh, there's enough chaos with Dragon Trail Seaside. Right, we're second on this one. Got someone in between me and Don't Crash Me. Oh, he's an A+ driver. There's a couple of A+s behind us. Barney's alright. Well, there would be any rain in this. They might be outside. Well, it's night. It's dry here, right? In the UK, right? It's nice and dry. And sunny, quite mild. 19 degrees there, which is so it's warmer there in this in this race. Cheers, Nick. Right. That's going to do all the intro bit, isn't it? There's a couple of... Hopefully we won't get dive bombed again. The thing with the A lobbies, everyone's quite aggressive, so if there's a gap, people just die for it all the time. Pretty much guaranteed. Cheers. Oh, great. Good start. There's another dive bomb. There's another one. Being used as everyone's brake. And there's another race done. Oh well. This is the races tonight then. I guess this is what they're going to be like. So I guess dive bombing is the order of the day. Just have to go full send on the next race. This is an AS lobby. This is A and A. It's going to have to be a case of not taking the normal line. Just take the inside defensive line on every corner. If there's going to be dive bombs all the time. Just have to drive like in a really annoying way. Guess that'll be the plan for the next race. Yeah, Brands Hatch is a very awkward track for overtaking. That's where everyone's dive bombing. Because you only get 6 laps. Hey, Rory. I mean, we've got a fair gap between me and the car in front, and he's really fast, so I'm not sure if we'll catch him. Thing is, there's no point actually quitting out the race, because if you quit out the race, your driver rating and your safety rating take a massive knock. You can go and sit in the pits, but that's not very interesting. It leaves everyone having to wait for ages after the race. I wonder how far Captain Slowly is behind. It's the Porsche 911 GT3R. The new one they added. TC's turned off. Yeah, don't use traction control. And the ABS is on default, I think. I can't remember if I put it on weak. I think it's on default. not really getting any closer. Yeah, some of the Group 3 cars can be quite tricky without traction control, but you just have to get used to being gentle on the throttle. It's kind of handy to learn that sort of throttle control as well. It's pretty much how the last races started the other night. We got punted off for the first few races, and then they started going alright. Right, let's see what happens in the next one. It's going to have to go on the inside line all the time. It's going to be really annoying because it's slow. It's going to be slow and it's going to hold everyone up. Hey, Drifting Donut, how's it going? Because it's a slower line. Hey, Olsen. Let's grab the... There's the guy in 6th. See, on a 124.4. Hey, okay. Thanks everyone for popping in. Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't already. Double tap on the vertical, and don't forget to hit those emojis as well, because that helps get the stream out to other people. Oops. Messed up. Favourite track on GT7? I mean, I like a lot of them. It's easier to say the ones I don't like, because there's only a few I really don't like. Dragon Trail Seaside I don't like, so I tend to avoid that. Nordschleifer I tend not to like. I like the Nürburgring GP circuit and the sprint circuit. I tend to avoid the Nordschleifer because it's just... In this, the races aren't long enough. So you might do like 1 lap for a race. I'm not a massive fan of Le Mans either. Because for the daily race, this one's quite boring. It's mostly straights. Didn't mean to go second then. I mean, most of the others are alright. Some of the rally tracks are a bit horrible. You know, like the Windmills track in Lake Louise. Because the rally and physics in this aren't brilliant. Everything's far too slippery. It's like the grass. The grass in this is super slippy as well. Like that. You touch the grass in this and it's like ice. While I'm on, well, especially the daily races when they run it, everyone just bum drafts for the entire race, and it's just really just dull. Especially when they run the version without these chicanes in it. But I like Barcelona. I enjoy driving Barcelona. This track's been quite good fun in this car. It's not so great in Group 4, this track. It's because it's just everyone just dive bombs even more in Group 4. I quite like Interlagos as well. And Spa. I'm not very quick at Spa, but I like it. I tend to mostly race with the stuff that's in the daily races, so it's always like Group 3 and Group 4. Some of the road cars are a bit boaty. I don't know if it's in the Group 3s in this. I never really looked. Because I tend to stick whatever the meta cars are. Oops. No, it doesn't have the Top Gear test track. I think that was in GT6, I think. Which is a shame. I would quite like to have a go at that. The only time I've had a go of this Top Gear test track was in Circuit Superstars when that came out. Did a special tie-in with Top Gear. Where you could race cars pulling caravans. That was quite good fun. Ah, off the circuit. Go with the next one. Yeah, well, I tend to I do a variety of car and racing games, so it's not just like GT7. We do play a lot of arcade stuff as well, and indie games and all sorts, really. I mean, it's mostly Gran Turismo 7. We'll tend to do something on GT7 every week. either 1 or 2 streams generally on GT7. Because we stream this on Tuesday, playing it tonight, and I'll probably be playing some other stuff later in the week. Trail Out and Tokyo Extreme Racer both had updates this week, so I'll probably give them another go. See how they're running. And Screamer's out next week, so I'll likely be playing that a bit. And obviously we've got Forza Horizon 6 coming out in May, so that's not far off. That'll come around before you know it. Looking forward to doing Forza Horizon 6. Looks amazing. No, not Mario Kart, unfortunately. I don't have any Nintendo stuff. Although there is a game mode in Trail Out, which is a bit Mario Karty. Oh, you're into motorbikes, okay. I think Ride 6, has that just come out? Motorbike game? And the new MotoGP game's out soon, I think. From Milestone. Guitar Hero. Right, let's see how this one goes. Can we stay on the track for the entire race? Because our DR is getting hammered. Our driver rating is absolutely getting flattened in this race. Oh, okay. Oh well, third time lucky. That's how we do. I'm hoping for carnage behind. Kind of need that to save us. Couple of dodgy corners. Didn't do us any favours at all. Yeah, it's Gran Turismo 7. It's got it really at the top. Did that corner quite nice. Oh, guy in first made a mistake. He's going to have dirty tyres. Ah, that'll be a penalty. Cut that back way. Oh, got away with it. Thought that'd be a penalty for sure. Got a better exit than me on that. Thanks for the sub. He keeps catching the gravel on the way back. So it's slow through there. Got to keep it ahead for another lap. Not ideal. I should have got away with that. Oh well, we didn't get punted off. Came second. That'll do. First decent result of the night. Oh, the Academy Edition on PS3. Wow. Cheers for the sub. It's yeah, I didn't really play many of those. I played 1 and 2 back on PS1. Didn't have a PS2, so I kind of stopped playing it. And then the reviews of some of the later ones were a bit average, so I was mostly on Xbox 360 and stuff like that. And then I got a PS3. Got GT Sport just before this came out to get a bit of practice in. Clean race as well. But I didn't really start doing dailies and stuff properly until I got this. So our SR is maxed out. We've actually got a little tiny bit of DR back. Let's see where we end up. Let's have a look. Yeah, our drive rating's taking absolutely hammering. Because we want to try and get it back up to where we were. So we need a few more good results. Mind you, it's already midnight, so probably only going to get another race or two in. But yeah, third time lucky with that one. Cheers everyone for popping in. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Double tap if you're watching on the vertical stream. We're streaming horizontal and vertical at the same time. If you prefer one over the other. Tap those emojis as well on vertical. Helps get the stream out to more people. And consider subscribing if you're new, of course. Right, so... scroll this again. There's a lot of people improving their times. This time was 300th when I set it. I won 24.4. Managed to stay ahead of all the dive bombs in that one, which is quite nice. Bit scruffy through that bit. I lost loads of time up that hill. Cheers for the sub, Rory. A Volvo GT car. There's been a Volvo touring car, but I don't know about GT. There might be one in Group 4. I see BMW's done an estate car, racing car. No, I've not changed the oil. I changed it earlier. Should do it tonight. Doesn't really affect daily races anyway. I mean, it'll affect engine damage over time. But it never used to actually do anything to your pace in the daily races. Ah, turned in too late then. That's quicker than the last lap anyway. A little bit slow. Yeah, I can have a look at the garage. There's not an awful lot in there. I tend not to buy many cars. Apart from all the Group 3 and Group 4 cars. I've not really been trying to collect them all. Ah, messed that corner up. Turned in too early. The ghost I'm chasing is like number 6 in the world time. So the small margins make quite a difference to your times. It's just getting on the... No, it's only GT4 that came in. In Group 3, there's the old 911 RSR, and this GT3, 2022 GT3 the other. I do see the Cayman being used in Group 4 occasionally. Yeah, I'm on a controller. Standard DualSense. 124.6. Only a little bit. Oh, I'll switch over to that in a sec, Mike. It's just for the qualifying bit. I mean, I can turn it on. Where is it? It's not that, is it? It's that one. No, wrong one. There we go. I can turn it on there. But I'll switch over to dual. Very slow. Why, what sort of time do you have, Maurizio? It's just outside the top 300, it's not bad. Yeah, I'm not using the one inside the car. It's a horrible view, that. No one uses that. Not in GT7 anyway. Well, a couple of people do, but yeah, not many people use that view. But anyway, I'll turn this one back off on this view. Because I'll have it on a little. Cheers, Alex. So I've got, yeah, I've got a bit turned on there. Alright, let's see how this goes. I had two really dodgy races. A decent one. Captain Slowly's had a bit of a nightmare by the sound of it. See what this guy behind's like, because we've not raced this one yet. Hey, peanut butter. A little bit slow up the hill. Turned it a bit too late. Going first, got a penalty. Not that it'll matter, because he'll be that far ahead. Proper messed that corner up. Yeah, I've got some faster cars. That was dirty. He deliberately smashed me off the track then. I'll see if Georgie takes him out. Nando Loris goes for the push past. Just held those both up for a sec. So Rogue One, he was the one who tried to barge me off the track. Oh, Alex got a penalty and we just missed out. So I'll put the controller cam back on. Save the replay for that, because that was well done. Right, I'll do more. Because we will, at least we gain some DR from it. Tiniest bit. Actually, before the next race, I'll have a quick look at the garage stuff. It's even worse, Alex. It's worse in A-lobbies. Because people are faster and they're more aggressive, and people just barge through. Because they know the game's not going to give them penalties for it. So, and they want to try and win to get into a plus. So people just dive bomb and barge and everything out, people out the way. Because there's no penalties for it. So, it is the way it is. It's just part of how people race. But yeah, the A lobbies are pretty much the worst I've raced in. It's not that, is it? Right, garage, car collection. So we've got a bunch of cars. I'd say it's quite a lot. We've only got about 127 out of 562. We've got this one. That's a Le Mans car. It's pretty quick. That's good fun. The 205 turbo. So we've got a fair selection of cars. Like I say, we've got some fast ones. I was doing the time trials earlier in the week. So you've got the GT4 Club Sport. But yeah, so like I say, it's quite a lot of cars. It's 562 and we've got a fair B. Oh, it's a nightmare. No, I don't think they've got Saab. I'll have a look, actually. Let me just check. Well, they won't have any new Saabs, will they? Because there isn't any. Yeah, there's no Saab. There's a few missing. Like, there's no Lotus either, which is a shame. I don't think there's any in the used cars either. The used cars generally has quite a good selection. There must be one of the races in the weeklies that have got the old American cars. You too can drive a Renault Kangoo in this. They've had some weird cars in this recently. I mean, Lancia Stratos is an absolute classic. As is the Testarossa. An MP412C as well. What have we got in the Group 3 and Group 4? I haven't got all the Group 3 and Group 4 cars. But, actually, it doesn't let me do that, will it? Yes, it will, actually. Look at category. Group B are the rally cars in this. I've only got a few. It's got the old Sport Quattro, S1 Pikes Peak. Delta Integrale, it's got a nice car. It's got a fair few in there. Group 4, it's like the GTR, GT4. Veyron, Citroen, RCZ. Got the Cayman. A few have got me liveries on. RCF. Swift Sport. The Elantra's a new one that was added recently. Group 3. A couple of the VGTs. A couple of BMWs. Beetle. That's the old 911 RSR. That was the old really good Porsche. And that's the 911 GT3R, which I'm driving at the moment. 458 Italia used to be the main Ferrari, but now they've added the 296 GT3. They added that a couple of updates ago. Got an NSX, which is not like an old one, GT500. Tom's Supra, GT500 as well. So it's got the G500 cars, counts as Group 3. It's not strictly GT3 cars. RX, NSX, a few others. A couple of Nismos, I've got 2 of them. No, there's no Maseratis that I've seen. Yeah, there's no Maseratis either. There's a few manufacturers that you could do with that in. Guess it depends on the licensing, really, doesn't it? So, we need to get some of this DRA back. Let's race that we don't forget. Noble. Don't think so. Don't recall seeing any. That's not a brand you see very often. Two years in the nick as it allegedly did something. That's a shame. But anyway. Are we going to get a lap in? Oh, actually, no, excuse me. Oops. Carl seems very slidey. Hey, Carl. Needs to get on the park much quicker there. Yeah, very unintentional tyre warming that. Cool them down again by going back on the grass. Right, I recognise the name. Yeah, I remember. Don't know why I changed the second there. First. I don't know. Red Bull are mainly just they're a drinks company, aren't they? Really. I know they do loads of extreme sport and stuff. Cheers, I'm Salalik. So Roke's behind us again. No, it doesn't. It's you can't really change it though because it's locked set. See if Rogue tries to punt us off again. Yeah, some people use the brake balance because you can adjust brake balance for the races to give it a bit more on oversteer. But I don't like the back end sliding around too much. I'd rather just control the understeer. Right. But yeah, thanks everyone for popping in to watch. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. So a lot of people go for the rear brake balance on this, like +3. But the back end really starts to slide around in the corners, but some people like that for the rotation. Good start. Brilliant start. I've got very dirty tyres. Don't want to make it too easy. Try and get a couple of places back if we can. I don't know if that guy lost it or tried to take me out. See if we can catch up with these. Purple sector anyway. Dirty tyres kill me there. I can feel the tyres sliding around a fair bit. Oh, what a shame. Tyres start to feel it a bit. I'm gonna have to check the replay and see what happened. Because we got absolutely launched. I wonder if we gained any DR from that, because there's A+ ones in there. Thinking no. Oh, I thought, yeah, I'm using the standard DualSense on PS5. and it's the haptics are really good. They're really, really good. 8 or 9th. Yeah, you can feel when the tires are slipping. You can feel, you know, the road surface. I mean, the only thing you're missing is the force feedback type feedback. Everything else is brilliant. What, you from Kenya? Cool. Just had the rally there last weekend. Oh, we missed out. Guitar Hero got DR though. We didn't. Captain Slowly's had a bit of a nightmare tonight by the looks of it. Right, let's have a look at that replay and see what happens. Oh, Peter, to be honest, I should have done better, but obviously I messed up the start. I got absolutely killed. GT7 for PS5. Well, I bought this when it first came out, so it was a full price game. I think it's available on PS Plus now. I think it's on the one, you know, if you get the PS Plus, like the middle tier, I think it's available on that. So it's to be worth. If it's a game that you're looking at, it may be worth just getting a bit of PS Plus, like for a month or so. Try it out. And if you like it, you're going to need PS Plus to play it online anyway. So, right, let's have a look, see what happened. But yeah, I bought this when it came out. Right, let's put the oh, this was a great start. Straight in the gravel. I'm glad that pushed me off, because that could have just spawned me out. That was me going off. Yeah, I couldn't do PSVR. I don't know why it's doing that with the blank when I use things now. So I got through there. And this was all the carnage, wasn't it? Where's the guy behind? I couldn't really go around the outside of that one. So let's go around. I might have to do a database rebuild on this. So this lap where I went flying. No, it wasn't this one. Let's go forward a lap. It must be this one. Lap 3. So I had the tighter line. Yeah, he spun. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Yeah, he just spun out. I tried to give him the space, but he slid, and then it snapped on him. So yeah, there's not much you can do about that, really. So yeah, between that and me making a mistake at the start, absolutely wrecked us. Oh well, never mind. Such is the way. We lost the R as well. I don't know where we ended up on. Let's see where we ended up. Right. Yeah, so we're what, 2/3 of the way ish. So I need to get that back, because we were there at the start of the week. We're right at the top, but we've had some absolute mare races this week. so many dive bombs and stuff like that. Right, there's a couple of roulettes to open. We'll check these before I finish. A couple of 4 stars. Right, let's see what we get. I will take that very much. Thank you. Saves a party block. 500k. Very nice. This is going to be awful, this one, though. See how this one goes. It's going to be the NOS, isn't it? Oh, amazing. How about that? 2 4-star tickets and 1 million credits. Wow. That doesn't happen very often, does it? That's a good way. It's a good way to end. Makes up for some of the racing, I guess. Not an awful lot, but there we go. Right, that's it for me for tonight. A right mixed bag of the races so far. Thanks everyone for popping in, as always, much appreciated to have everyone in. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out if you haven't already. Consider subscribing if you are new. Double tap on the vertical to give a like and hit some of those emojis as well. All helps. Thanks for the subs, thanks for the likes, thanks for chatting. Otherwise it's just me talking to myself. I will be back. I might be back. I'm usually back Sunday. I usually do Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. Not sure what I'll be playing yet. I might do an extra stream this week because I want to try and play some Trail Out. Because they've had some updates for Trail Out and I think that runs a bit better now. And it was quite good fun, that proper old school arcade racer. So probably might do that tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. And Tokyo Extreme Racer was something we've raced and they've added an update to that as well. So I might check that out too. Hey Jack. Screamer's out next week, so I will probably play that at some point. Fingers crossed I might get that over the weekend, I'd be lucky. If I do, I'll have something to come out when the embargo is, but otherwise, I'll pick that up next week. Yeah, unfortunately, Jack, we're just going, because it's 10 to 1. I've got work tomorrow. I've still got to take the dogs out. So yeah, it's 10 to 1. But unfortunately, yeah, but keep an eye out. If you're the easiest way so you don't miss the stream is subscribe, hit the notifications. There you go. Get the plug in. But yeah, I would guess maybe Trail Out and Tokyo Extreme Racer for this week. And next week it'll be obviously Gran Turismo Daily Race B at Lego Maggiore Reverse in, I would guess, Group 4. Guess we'll see. Group 4, Lego Maggiore is quite good in reverse. It's not a bad circuit. It runs okay. So that'll be Race B next week. Screamer next week as well, I would expect at some point. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably put a poll up at some point to see what games for later in the week. But thanks again. I'll catch you next time. Until then, bye for now.